It started in Miami at Jake Paul's fight. That's where it all started.
You remember I was super sick and I didn't want to go out?
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
That's whenever it started for me, and then I gave it to him, and that's what he was sick with like last week.
It's crazy to imagine that like within like a week of knowing her that we end up on this like journey to Miami together. And we're locked up in a room with you and the girl that you were talking to.
I think that's why it worked though, because like when you're in a tight space like that with someone, you bond very quickly. You know,
we had no choice.
A lot of time together. Yeah, exactly. Like I even walked in on you guys having sex once, and I say walked in, but I was in the kitchen.
We had sex for the first time on that trip.
And so, yeah, tell the story, Logan.
I was minding my business in the kitchen. You remember this?
Oh yeah, that time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wanted to. The point is, I just like saw you guys, you know, and it was like the second time, so it was just like a heated.
It was it's supposed to be an important moment, and you and you saw us and. You were very playful about the situation.
Honestly, I'm kind of happy that he stopped it because that was before me and Mike were having good sex, and it was just like so awful. Like I'm sort of happy that you intruded.
We got off to a bad start.
Dude, I mean, a lot of relationships are like that. It takes like a very particular chemistry set to match up during sex, and it sometimes doesn't happen right off the bat.
Yeah, the first 2 times, like I thought, like no way I'm gonna like date this guy or keep having sex with him because it was just so bad.
Yeah, I remember.
I was like, this is so awkward and like horrible.
we tried to not force it, but it was like in shared spaces. Like it was either next to you or next to Riley Reid. Like
you were being too like hyper about it. Like literally the time that you like stopped us, he like he like ripped off his pants. I was like trying to do it and he's like and like grabbed me.
Well, because
it was like he hadn't had sex ever in his life.
Well, in Mike's defense, he was probably pretty fucking excited. Like, Lana, you are the #1 porn star in the world. I'm sure people come in with expectations for like what you're gonna do and what you're capable of.
And I don't do any of that. Like honestly, probably the first few times you have sex with me as well, like I'm not gonna be enthusiastic about it or do anything special because I don't like you enough yet. Like for me, the more I'll do during sex depends on how much I like you.
Yeah. How do you I don't understand, like how do you turn that flip on? Like the Lana Rhodes that I saw on camera 3 years ago, like where does that come from?
Well, that's just basically like I wanted to be good at my job. So like I'd think of things, what can I say during a scene? How should I act during the scene to make the scene better so that it sells better? And so, you know, I can excel in my career, I guess.
Yeah. But did it feel like did you enjoy it? Like,
did it feel like work?
At one point, I think whenever I first started, I think I was like excited, you know, like new career, this, that. And then there was a point where I was excited about like my fans' reactions to my scenes and stuff and like them saying, oh, you're so good. Like this was so great. And that made me feel good. But like sexually, it was like I never felt anything sexually during it. No.
Yeah.
Interesting.
By the way, in my defense, the reason I was so excited, one of the reasons was one, obviously because of what you said, because of being her. But 2 was we were in a room that had no door on it, staying with 3 other people in the fucking room. And when I found an opportunity, I was trying to fucking strike quickly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
While the iron's hot.
Exactly. And then, of course, you walked in this infamous scene of you interrupting, chairs being thrown, strangulation, and also a push.
Never stop Mike from busting a nut, right?
Yeah, you can't get in the way of that.
Yeah, that can get tricky. Anyway.
Now every time like that you call me crazy, like I just think of that because that was like the most over-exaggerated reaction to something. Like I can get away with so much now.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
But that was like insane. Like,
but that was also between him and I. That was also, and I pushed him. Like I assaulted my friend.
Yeah, but even before that, he was so mad. Like you went from 0 to 100.
No. He went from frustrated to very, very angry because I pushed him.
Yeah,
I think
it became like 2 men just going at it.
Yeah.
I think that was the closest I've been to getting to actually
you guys' worst fight.
Yeah, probably.
I've never seen him like that. So
I felt like you guys were fighting a lot, like on that trip, and then now it's like settled down.
Close quarters. Yeah. We're living in the same room together.
Like
that was tough.
Even like the day before that, you guys were like clashing. Like
I don't think people understand the balance of being friends, business partners, vlog partners, podcast partners. Like I think people like watch the show turn on and they're like, this is their relationship. Like you guys see the tip of the iceberg of what this relationship is. The other 99.9% of it, unfortunately, is underwater. It's like, even with us fully exploiting ourselves, like, they don't know the daily back and forth of, you know, problems we're up against, business things we're up against, all of the dealings that go on.
Decorate your block with red tape, phone them sliding every day. Bunch of hollows spitting out the Glock. I've been serving fiends all day, out there posted with the gang, nigga. We was taught to get it off the block. It's 100 bands in the safe, now I got expensive taste. Michael Mary jeans, fill them up with knots. I've been on my grind every day, don't believe in taking breaks. I ain't stopping till we chillin' at the top.